my name is Kimberly Wilson, and welcome back to another episode of Tea with Kimberly. So, today, what I want to do is actually take you through a tea meditation practice. So, you may think, oh, I'm just sipping my tea to get caffeine. It actually is an entire ritual. I remember when my first book came out, Hip Tranquil Chick, back in 2006, there was an author with the same publishing house that wrote a book about tea as a lifestyle. So, tea is much more than just intaking caffeine. So, a tea meditation involves all the senses coming together. For example, as you're boiling the water, okay, as you're actually getting the water into the pot, it's coming from the faucet, and just like noticing those sounds, putting it into the pot and then boiling it and noticing as those sounds happen, right? The bubbling, and then taking your tea and putting it into, here's an example. Like, I love this because this allows me to have my loose leaf tea, and I'll just put it in a strainer. And of course, there's strainers that work just in a teacup also. But I like this because then I've got, I don't know, maybe 3 cups in this. So you choose your tea, you scoop the tea out, you put it in, whatever. And this could be a tea bag also that you're putting into your cup. And then noticing, oh my gosh, I mean, the fragrance of this is profound. It's a sencha tea. So it's a green tea, and then it's got some floral and a little vanilla. It's really, really nice. And so from there, you add the water, the hot water, into over the tea leaves. Just noticing that and smelling it, and I'm just absorbing it, right? It's just like taking that in. And then pouring the tea into your teacup, or if again, just put a bag of tea, put in your hot water, and then just noticing the smell, the sight, like what does it look like? This has a beautiful color to it. And then wrapping your hands around it. And even when it's summer, I love me some hot tea, right? Because there's something very grounded. I love iced tea also, but I'll notice on those days when I start with an iced tea, I'm just a little cold, like, and not as grounded. It's weird. I don't know if there's any science to that, but when I have a cup of hot tea, quite grounded. So then we wrap our hands around it, and it's like we're just kind of taking it all in. Love to smell it. I mean, the smell is just insane. Like, as you take the tea leaves and you put them into the diffuser, it's just like the aroma is profound. It's like, I don't know, it's like perfume. It's like a candle. It's amazing. And then, as you get it into your cup, and especially as it steeps, right? And then taking your sip. And as you take the sip, just feeling it as it goes down the throat and washes down. So again, this is a tea meditation from everywhere, from choosing the type of tea you're going to use to the water coming into the boiler from the faucet and all the steps that follow. So next time you are having a cup of tea, see if you can really hone into all these different senses. What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? What does it sound like? The sound of the boil in the kettle. And then, just savoring the whole experience. I hope you've enjoyed this interlude into a tea meditation and actually really savoring the entire experience. And next time you go to a tea store, I hope it will be a whole new world as you're smelling it. We were recently in Paris and went to Palais des Thé, right? And they have a gorgeous mint green tea. So green tea with mint added to it. They had 2 different kinds. And then he opened this big vat of tea, and he would use like a fan so that we could smell the 2 different green teas with mint, because one had more essential oils and then one was your more traditional. And it was just such a delight. So next time you're choosing your tea, just thinking of also making it a full sensory experience. And happy sipping.